The first few months was very tough, emotionally for them, just trying to get them to understand where Mac was and maybe where his state of mind was at the time.
So in his young developing mind, he could never quite understand that. He could never quite understand why we weren't getting anything for our cattle. And we'd come to town and buy some meat and we'd pay $20 for it. Only cost you 12 cents a kilo to cart them.
I hate to get the mail. I get tight in the chest and drive past the post office every day. Only because you know that you're more or less borrowing the money to pay the bills.
Kim and Jim have fallen on hard times.
Mac used to say to me, "Dad, I need new boots." I said, "Just say no." And for years you just say to them, no, no, no. You can't afford it. Worried a lot about that since his death. I often thought if I didn't give him that rifle, but I don't know. It's part of our trade. It's one of our tools that you have to have. I don't. But yeah, I still think a lot about it now. If I hadn't given him the rifle, whatever.
The drought, on top of the live export ban, has left them with stock they can't afford to keep and bills they can't afford to pay.
Here's a fuel bill for you, $40,012.86.
They've been forced to sell their 2 cattle properties to pay back the banks and are now facing the prospect of losing their home.
The thought of my 3 girls losing their home where they grew up with me is pretty difficult.